Hey man, how you doing?
I'm good. How about
Oh,
yourself?
oh man, it's a good night to be talking to you, man.
All right, all right.
Yeah, man, I just want to thank you so much for being able to sit down and do this, man. First,
No problem, man.
yeah, man, you know what, man? I grew up on your stuff. Uh, Going back to what I remember, I used to go in the store and see the tape, the Bangin' on Wax tape, and that was number one at the time, back in the early '90s.
Yeah.
And you guys had the documentary on HBO.
Uh huh.
And so you had the music videos. I was wondering, man, how did you get into rapping? I mean, where'd you like? I know you're still rapping now, but where did it all start?
Yeah. Truthfully, I kind of like grew up when it kind of like first started. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Run DMC is like some of the first people I had started even liking. But when I started rapping, I actually started while I was incarcerated in California Youth Authority.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, so I used to sit back while I was in my cell or whatever, just writing shit down, writing like neighborhood raps for just the homies and things like that. So I just kept on writing and writing and writing. And once I got out of jail, the homie writer Jay took me down to the studio, and that's how I ended up getting on the Banging on Wax 2 thing.
Yeah, you know what, man? That's so ironic because uh B I, BG was telling me how his brother Drayster did the same thing. He was in youth authority, and he that's how they hooked up with Easy E through because he started in youth authority. Then when he got out, he started rapping.
Yeah.
And so it's funny how sometimes a situation that you might think is negative can somehow improve you. You know what I mean? Give you something
Yeah.
better. You know?
Exactly. Because shit, you got to be able to take a negative and turn to a positive. We don't all acknowledge that because we never know it until later on down the line. Because sometimes you got to go through some bullshit in order to survive it. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, learn from the shit that you done did. That's what I did. I mean, it's a blessing that I'm still here though. Because there was so much shit going on. But yeah, I learned, and I tried to capitalize off of it or utilize it to my best ability.
No doubt, no doubt, bro. And you coming from your background, you're an original, a real. You've been rapping. You were on music videos, everything. But you a real Compton Crip though, right?
Yeah. Born
Coming
and raised.
coming back from I think Atlantic Drive. Am I correct? I don't want to.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man, and there's something to be said for that because in today's world, I see a lot of guys on television who are making a lot of money and influencing kids into gangs, but they never really were a part of a gang, but they're claiming one. You know,
Yeah.
isn't that kind of tripped out from your perspective?
Man, it's some straight up bullshit for the simple fact that people that have been in the streets, gang making and everything, that grew up in it,
Hmm.
they don't represent that shit no more. We don't tell the kids start gang banging. We don't tell our kids, our nephews. We don't tell them follow my footsteps. We try to guide them away from it.
Right.
But people that uh, brag about it and then boast and try to influence, and that's all they send in their music. They doing it because they still feel that they got something to prove. That's because they not really from the streets, so they trying to act like they are to portray themselves as being street people.
Yeah, that's exactly how I was looking at it, man. And when I saw a lot of the rappers saying they were Bloods, like when I thought of Blood, I thought like Little Hawk or B Brazy or
Yeah.
or OFTB. Flip. He passed away, I think, a couple years ago. But Flip and that's the people I think of. Um, hey man, I want to ask you. You remember Knots?
Who?
Knots, niggas off the street.
NOTS? Yeah. The homies from Harlem and East Coast, yeah.
I want to ask you, can you take me back to that time? Was it like, I know they had made a diss record at the time, kind of to Bangin' on Wax. Was it like was it just some shit so they could put a tape out, or was it like a real feud, or was it just some bullshit? Can you speak on
Nah,
that?
actually, they made that this song, or there was this talking shit about the first Bangin' on Wax.
Okay.
So when all that was going on, I was actually in jail.
Yeah.
Cause I got out and I was on part 2. You know what I mean? So they were just talking shit, you know.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's what I thought. I was just like they saw the Bangin' on Wax kind of blowing up, so they had to get in there, you know.
Yeah, but actually they shit was out first though. The Kiki Loco and shit, their music was out first.
Okay.
I guess a few months before the Bangin' on Wax came on, came out like in I guess the end of '92 or '93, around the peace treaty time.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, so the NOTS came out a little before that. You know, there was some true underground people though.
Yeah.
True underground that blew up.
Yeah, they came up. And I was gonna ask you, like, when it came to is it true that Tweety Bird Loc started the first one?
Truthfully, I'm not even sure because I wasn't around.
Right.
But from what I know, Tweety Bird and the homie Red Rum, I guess they had the idea while they were just sitting back talking one day somewhere. I'm not sure where. And they came up with the idea. But I wasn't there, so I'm not sure who all was involved with the concept of it, you know.
You know what, man? That's so amazing though that you caught the second run, the second saga, right? Is that what you guys kind of called it?
Yeah, saga continues, yeah.
Right, and isn't that where the track Between Heaven and Hell? You were on that track?
No, Heaven and Hell is on the Nation Wide Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's on Nation Wide Brothers. The second one, yeah, part 2, I think.
And in BG Scarface, you guys seem like you probably knew BG Scarface even before you got into the tape, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah, I grew up with Face here. We was in the hood banging.
Yeah.
Banging and slanging. Hell yeah.
Is it true? Is it true he passed away?
Yeah, he passed away a couple of years ago.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I didn't know. You know, it's hard on the internet because people were saying Sin Loc had died, but it appears that Sin Loc's still around.
It was the rumors that all of us was dead. People kept telling me that at the area I was dead and shit. What the hell?
Yeah.
And I kept hearing that. Even on when I was on MySpace, I used to hear people asking me that. Like, I thought you was dead. I'm like, nigga, hell nah. I'm right here.
Yeah.
I kept going in and out, and I wasn't really doing no music, so that's probably why people was thinking that. But you know. Yeah,
man, and man, I gotta tell you, man, that I'm telling you, when that HBO documentary came out, that was real big. That was all over the country, all over the world, really. But there was one banging in Little Rock. It was about these people in Little Rock, Arkansas. Then it was what you guys were doing, and that was other than the movie Colors, nobody had ever heard of really the Bloods. I mean, people heard of it, by rumor, but nobody really knew anything about it until you guys came out with that documentary.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true, but I'm not sure. Right. But I know when those albums did come out in the documentary, I know it influenced a lot of youngsters in different states and made them end up starting to idolize that shit and start gangbanging.
Oh, really?
I know that. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo. Well, that seems to be a thing. It's, for some reason, it's hard for younger people to understand the reality of stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
So what do you...
To the youngsters, a lot of them, they don't have nothing to do, and they just trying to be involved in something, whether it's positive or negative. Sad thing is, it's more negative influence out there than it is positive. So they gravitate towards that, and because a lot of places, a lot of cities, they're ghettos. I mean, so they don't have the after-school program, the Little League football, or the Little League baseball no more, stuff like that. So all they have is the streets.
Yeah.
So that's what happens.
Is it more like, you think it's calmed down a little bit, though, since how it used to be? Or do you think it might be worse in some ways, or?
Oh man, truthfully, through my eyes, it's calmed down. The real shit has calmed down, but the bullshit has picked up.
Right.
Yeah, I mean all the real reasons people was in the streets gangbanging when I was gangbanging. All that shit, everybody then grew up or died or went to jail.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that's done. Nowadays, you got these new generations of people, and they out here just doing a whole bunch of stupid shit. Gang banging, but they banging for the wrong reasons. They running around just doing stupid shit. So it's not about it's a generation gap. They run around out here lost, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember. I used to write when he was locked up before. Sanika.
I think, Max Cody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I used to write him and like it seems like you guys from the more older generation got way more different perspectives. Not just because time has went on, you got older, but it just seems like the generation gap is just way different from
yeah,
from back before, back in the '80s, early '90s to what it is today.
yeah.
It, it,
Back in the days when I was out there, we had structure because we was listening to what the older homies were telling us, and the older homies they had been there, done that, and they was able to give us good information. The generation that's here now, they don't have the older homies because all the older homies are more than likely dead or in jail.
mhm.
And or sometimes these motherfuckers is just hard headed. They don't want to listen. They just running around, popping prescription pills and drinking syrup and getting high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just wild, man. They
Yeah.
wild as hell. Tattoos all on their face. I mean, that lets you know right there that they don't give a fuck. They don't expect to live past 25, or they don't expect to get a job or none of that shit, you know?
Yeah.
They really not thinking.
Yeah, man. In the feud between, like, I saw in Compton where it was actually Mexican people who were writing racial stuff on churches and stuff. You see that? It was in
Nah,
the,
I haven't seen them there or here.
oh, it was like I think it was somewhere in Compton, but it was like a few years ago. I guess one of the Mexican gangs got into it, and it was like it became like a racial thing where you know
Yeah.
you know it,
Yeah,
that was some,
it got racial out. Well, I can say out in Compton, but it got racial around just in the hoods, period.
mhm.
But all that shit came from like some jailhouse shit, though.
Yeah.
Mexican mafia and all this other shit. They trying to push up and just do all kinds of other shit, but that all shit came from jail, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got a lot of SA homies, though, so, you know.
Yeah, me.
I guess it's like certain individuals or certain neighborhoods that be doing that shit, but that shit mostly out in L.A., though.
Yeah, yeah. And like BG said, he remembers back. You really didn't see that too much way back in the day, but it does seem like it's starting to calm down. That's starting to calm down a little bit too, don't you think? A little bit.
Yeah, I think it is because us and the essays are pretty much the same.
Mhm.
You know, they're unfortunately that they just getting the wrong information from people that are incarcerated. They ain't never coming home.
Right.
So they don't care about shit. So they don't care about
Yep.
what they tell their ass. You know, but that's how their code is. You know.
Yeah.
But as far as calming down, yeah, it's calming down. You don't hear about a lot of stuff because they started to open their eyes because they see that they are being treated just like we are when it comes to the law enforcement and stuff.
Mhm.
You know, so I guess they starting to realize, oh shit, we all in the same game.
Yeah. No doubt. So you keep, hey, Bone, you keep up with like the new stuff, like stuff that be on, like I saw that they had the game in like 40 Glock. I think he calls himself 40 Glock. They
Yeah.
they had the game on. I wonder what do you think about that, man? Do you have any comment at all, or?
Man, I seen the footage. You know, I don't know neither one of them personally, but I seen what the dude 40 used to be doing, trying to punk certain niggas and shit. You know, certain rappers or whatever.
Yeah.
And he ran up on the wrong person. He ran up on game thinking he was a punk or something. Gang put them hands on him, shit. So
Yeah.
now they start trying to sue. What that tell you?
Yeah.
So what that say?
Yeah, I saw like I think it was 40 Glock. He was like he confronted Lil Wayne or something, Lil Wayne's limo or something like that.
Oh, yep, that was him.
And so I'm thinking
out there in L.A. some damn where.
Yeah, and I remember BG was telling me he was from like San Bernardino anyway or something like that though.
Yeah, he from Colton.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking, okay, he confronted Lil Wayne. It's like that with him. It's gonna go down. And then when I saw that happen in the game, I'm like, God damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like,
but Lil Wayne ain't no fucking blood though. I mean, that's why that shit was able to happen to his ass, because he out here portraying that he's a blood, all this old shit.
mm-hmm.
You could go on YouTube and find footage of him with blue rags on, or him having interviews saying he don't know nothing about no gangs because he's from New Orleans, you know.
Yeah.
Later on, he want to start blood and sue whooping and shit. That's why that shit happened to his motherfucking ass. Cause he you know how he say you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? So he started swinging in all that shit, and I mean, a whole bunch of shit started coming back at his ass.
Yeah,
that's why he switched that shit up and started skateboarding.
Yeah,
because he seen that shit wasn't for his ass.
Yeah, when they say like Diamond's Blood, I think of like over in the Bottoms or Athens Park or somewhere. You know what I mean? That's the guys I think of, like over there, you know, around, you know, not too far from where you are at, some of them neighborhoods. But he's from Louisiana, so I never understood that to begin with.
Yeah, he I don't know what the hell he was thinking about.
Yeah, that tripped me out though, man. What do you think, man? Like, what do you think some of these rappers? It seems like there was some dude on there saying I don't know if you caught this or not, but there's a dude on there saying he had a sexual relationship with the Birdman to get signed to Young Money or something.
Hey, I seen that shit. That little yellow motherfucker. He said he got the tattoo on his face and all that shit.
Yeah.
I seen that shit. Yeah. Hey, truthfully, I don't know who that person is. Never heard of him, but I don't doubt that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the shit that dude, Baby Birdman, be doing and shit, the shit that I've seen on videos or pictures and shit like that, he got sugar in his face to me. Now he got to be funny.
Yeah.
When him and Lil Wayne did that shit, they kissing. Motherfucker, don't no dudes do no shit like that.
Yeah, that tripped me out, man.
Yeah, so when you motherfuckers doing shit like that, they are trying to show you something. They telling you something about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And what they showing you, that shit ain't right. So, he probably is one of them, you know, he probably is one of them damn people giving people deals for some ass or some shit.
Yeah, that.
Some shit.
Now I see why it's hard for people. That's why I see why, like, people in the mainstream, man, they tripping for real, man. I wouldn't even buy a tape from none of them, man. I wouldn't even, man. Hey, man,
they ain't even have anybody anymore right now. Shit.
That's mainstream.
I know Wayne shook the spot, so, but you know, Birdman's still getting his bread. But shit, I don't even think they got nobody no more.
No, they don't.
You know, Wayne had all the artists.
And you know what, man? I swear, I thought Big Face 100. I thought the game was gonna eventually put Big Face 100 out there in the industry. Put a Dre beat behind him or something, but it never happened though.
I don't think Face rap. He's just like a person that I guess got to connect to something.
Okay.
You know, behind the scenes, connecting the dots, letting people meet this person and that person, whatever, and doing it that way. He's more of a businessman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you catch that NWA video?
Hell yeah, the movie?
Yeah.
I was watching it last night. I done seen it about 7 times. I'm waiting for to get the real copy though, because I got the bootleg. I had to get that.
Yep.
I'm trying to get the director's cut. I love that shit.
Man, I was hoping. You know what? I haven't seen it yet, man. I'm gonna end up seeing it though. But
you trip. You gotta go see that. You gotta go DVD, man, or the Blu-ray or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. But you know what though, man? They said Cube's son played Cube, but they didn't let they didn't even let Lil Easy audition to play Easy.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't think Lil E wanted to do it.
Oh, okay.
I think he might have went down there because I know the family was always down there, but I think Lil E he didn't have the acting skills just to come off naturally like that.
Mm.
Cube's son he got some training and shit.
Yeah,
he did a hell of a job too.
Yeah.
But I don't think Lil E really wanted to do it. But that dude Jason did a hell of a job too. Shit.
He did a good job, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
You gotta watch that, man. You gonna watch it a few times too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna order it on the internet DVD.
Yeah.
You see, I was gonna say, right now in Compton though, who do you think is like the hottest Compton rapper right now? I know you probably gonna say you. I listen to your stuff, man. I'm telling you, I listen to your stuff. You know that Something Out of Nothing song?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm still banging that. I'm still banging.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I'm still banging that, man.
That's right. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Right now, hands down is Kendrick though. Kendrick Lamar, he doing this shit. He everywhere. Even Barack Obama had to invite him down there. Like, man, I like your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kendrick, yeah, definitely him.
I don't know what it is. I can't really listen. I listen to the newer guys, man, but it's just something about the sound. It's just changed, man. A lot
of these motherfuckers be sounding the same and shit.
They do, man.
I be having to ask people, like, who is that? They be like, Future. I'll be like, who is that? And they say another name. I'm like, damn, I sound like that motherfucker. It's like, I don't even know who most of the people are, but it's at least 10 of them that sound exactly the same because they always put that voice thing on their shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So all of them sound the same to me.
Yeah, I listen to you, man. I listen to BG Knockout. I listen to OG Suicide. I listen to I'm still banging that old stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really I listen like when I grew up in the gangster rap rap era. So I like listening to gangster rap, but I don't like listening to people who ain't really gangsters though. You know what I mean? Like,
I understand that.
I'm gonna listen to somebody who I know. They know what they're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you see that dude, Slim Jesus, the white dude?
Yeah. I seen that the video head dude.
Hey, yeah, he was hard, man. But now he was saying like, I don't live that life and all that. You think he shouldn't have said that, or you think he just should have rolled with it, or he did the right thing by saying that?
Nah, he did the right thing about saying that because if he wouldn't have, he would have got a lot of problems because people would have been pushing up on him about it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not really living the life, you shouldn't be out there trying to portray that shit because you will get tested.
Yeah.
And that's just real shit. If you talking about you gang banging, niggas is gonna press up on your ass and see how hard you banging.
Quick too.
Might as well just keep it 100 and just be yourself.
Yeah.
If you was square, then you was square. If you doing square shit, don't try to be something you ain't. A lot of these artists be trying to do that shit now. So, I mean, I guess they getting their signals crossed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then they start to get themselves caught up, like Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I like Chris Brown. I mean, because he sings, dance, and all that shit. He from out in Virginia. But now he try to bring his ass to Compton and gangbang. Nigga, if you don't take your ass home with that bullshit.
Yeah.
For real.
Man,
motherfuckers be out here getting killed.
Oh, I know. Hey, man.
He out here playing around, wanting to be over there hanging out. No, nigga, you doing that shit backwards. We try to become artists so we can leave this motherfucker, not be an artist and come back.
Yeah, and I know a Compton. They'll walk up to you and ask you right in front of your face, where you from? You know what I mean?
They will do that, yeah.
They walk in and you say the wrong thing, they can get stolen. You know, if you lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky, you're going to get popped in the head, you know?
Yeah, you get stomped out if you're lucky.
Yeah. See, a lot of these people, they still be glamorizing this shit. This shit ain't nothing to be glamorized.
Hell no.
Fucking motherfuckers be out here really dying.
Man.
Going to jail for life and trying to come home and all kinds of shit, man. This shit ain't no damn game out here.
It ain't, man. That's why, you know what, man? When they killed Big Tookie, that was tripped out, man, because he was, at that point, he was writing children's books.
Yeah.
It was like...
He wasn't going to get out of that situation, but the simple fact that he had too much influence, too much power.
Mm.
If he would have came home, he probably could have changed some things. I seriously doubt it, but he had enough pull to where he could have changed something.
Mm.
I mean, when a ghetto dude with a nigga from the streets, gang banging and doing music, whatever, or being political, if they get too much power, too much influence, guess what happens?
They go away.
Down.
Yeah.
They get shut down.
Yeah.
The government don't want no niggas out here with too much fucking influence. Surprised Obama got in the White House. That was a blessing right there, you know what I mean? But say like for a street dude, Malcolm X, Martin, Huey Newton, you know what I mean? People like that in the streets trying to do something positive. Shit, they're not trying to have that. They want to make sure they stir up controversy to get rid of people. Even if they have to plant drugs and guns and shit, or just shoot them. That's why they're out here shooting so many people now.
And Raymond, you know what, man? That's funny you said that because I was reading about Raymond Washington, and he right before he died, he was saying he was gonna try to do something to stop people from shooting each other. Like he said it had went too far, and people were shooting each other. He was gonna try to make a truce between the different Crip sets, and eventually try to make a truce between like the Brims and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he ended up dead. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it had nothing to do with it or not, but that's what they were saying on that Wikipedia. But that's just the internet. I don't know what really happened. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of times that fucking internet, they just have false information or they got the wrong information.
Yeah.
But they still just put it out there, you know. So it's like it's hard to decipher what's real and what's fake unless you talk to the people that they're talking about directly, you know.
Yeah, you know who I want to try to get in contact with, man? You know Jameel, the big dude?
Jameel.
They call him Samson. He's supposed to be one of, like, he said he raised Tookie or something like that, Big Jameel or some shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they got.
I don't know him, but I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, they got him on. He's on YouTube now. They got him all over YouTube and stuff like that. I guess he used to be a bodybuilder, so now he's at the gym training people and shit. But I was trying to get a hold of him, but I don't know. You know, I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to start though. But they.
Shit, me either.
Yeah.
I wonder if you talk about that one dude. Do they just call him Jameel, or do he have a different name for the TV?
No, I guess his real name is Jameel, but they call him Samson on the internet.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So I seen this one thing, but I'm not sure if that's who the person you're talking about. But it was like a dude. He's from Compton though. No, so you ain't talking about the same person there. Cause Samson from LA.
Mm-hmm.
It's this one bodybuilder dude that be doing like he's from out here, but I guess he got out the penitentiary or whatever. But he be like having like celebrities come do like some hell of a hard workouts and all this old crazy shit.
Did he be at a boxing gym?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Cause he had what actor was that? One of these? No, they were not African. Who was that? Ray J. Ray J was on the show not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if that's the same person you're talking about, though.
Yeah, it might be, but it doesn't sound like. Hey man, did you ever meet like anybody from Death Row?
From the road, I knew Buntry, but Buntry he was just like one of Suge's boys and shit though. But he was with Death Row.
Yeah, that I was seeing some stuff on the internet, man. It had me like it's a convincing argument that Pac might have actually faked his death to get out of going to jail, going back to jail. But I don't know
about all of that. I do know that picture that's circulating on the internet about him, that autopsy picture.
Yeah.
I know that's fake.
That is fake.
I know that's fake. Yeah. That's from a movie that he was gonna do.
Yup, and he doesn't got the Machiavelli tattoo on his neck in the picture.
Yeah, because they had to put this like prosthetic thing on top of from his neck over his chest. That's why he got the get the wide incision in his chest.
Mhm.
I mean, that's why he was able to get that because of that fake thing they had to put right there. I seen that for my own eyes. Was getting that fake stuff on him, so I know that picture was fake.
Man, it never sat right with me. They said Baby Lane was responsible for that. That never added up to me. You know what I mean?
Well, I was incarcerated when all that shit happened. I grew up with Baby Lane. You know, that was my boy. And when that shit happened at that damn casino, Baby Lane wasn't he ain't no punk nigga. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So for Pac to go over there and do that shit and expect nothing to happen, I don't know what he was thinking about.
You say yeah, Baby Lane fucked up, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they had him. Because Pac wasn't really, I grew up on Pac, man. I love Pac, but to be honest with you, Pac wasn't really a gangster. He was a rapper. He grew up in that lifestyle, but he wasn't like, he didn't strike me as the type of dude who was really out there pulling drive-bys and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, Pac he was more like, he just liked I guess he was too easily influenced with being around the people that he was with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because when that shit happened up there, they say the person that got his chain snatched told Pac, that's the dude that did it. Nigga, what the fuck you telling Tupac for? Why are you telling Pac that's who did this shit? Why you wouldn't just go over there to address this shit your damn self?
Yeah.
I mean, and Tupac go over there and fire on his ass and they stump him out and all this old shit. None of that shit happened. I heard Quick was talking about that shit not too long ago on one of these YouTube channels or some shit.
DJ Quick was?
Yeah. He was talking about, I forgot the dude's name though, but check it out though. You can look it up.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out. I was gonna say, man, I was gonna say, you ever what was I say? When it came to the Pac thing, they had another rapper called The Realist that sounded just like him.
Who?
They got a dude called The Realist that sounds just like Tupac. You can just tell it's a different person. He was over at Death Row, rapping like he was.
Oh, I think I did. They did that with Snoop Dogg too.
Oh, damn!
They ain't Top Dog or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when Pac and Snoop left, they tried to find some replacements for him that sound like him, but you can't replace those cats.
Nah.
You can never replace Tupac because the same shit that he say, only he can say.
Mhm.
I mean, nobody could imitate that dude. You probably imitate his voice, but you can't imitate the shit that he say.
Yeah, he was a character. He was too different than anything else, what's his name? I was gonna say, that barber. You see that on TV? I mean on YouTube. They said that barber had knocked out Suge or something on the internet.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit. That dude over there in I think on Inglewood or Crenshaw or some shit.
Yeah, for real?
Knocked his ass. Yeah, he knocked his ass out.
Oh man,
you didn't see that shit though? No.
Yeah,
I think it's on TMZ.
I saw the
footage where Suge knocked, laid out and shit.
I saw it on you. Hey man, I couldn't believe that because back in the day, every time you heard about Suge Knight, it was basically made it sound like people was like running from him. You know what I mean? People.
Suge is just a big old motherfucker that intimidated people because of his size and all this sort of shit. But shit, any motherfucker could get their ass whipped.
That's true.
Hit their ass in the chin.
Yeah, I think
I don't care who it is. Hit their ass in the chin hard enough, they going out.
He ain't got the kind of people. He always had a lot of people around him back in the day, too. Though, like he always had he goes on. He had like 50 people with him.
Yeah, Suge used to the thing with Suge, because Suge, he from out here, he from Compton, but Suge is not a real gang member. Suge is a football player. He was out there in Vegas and going to UNLV doing the Super Bowl thing. I guess they got fucked up and he came out back out here, started doing bodyguard work and security work and all this sort of shit. Then he mixed himself into the person he became. I mean, so I ain't hating on that, but he shouldn't have been trying to bully motherfuckers and he'd be in a better position.
Yeah, that tripped me. Do you see that?
What ended up fucking him up is when he got into position, he started hiring some real street niggas, real ones, and that it was just a domino effect to where people started getting into it and all kinds of other shit, and shit just went all bad.
Yeah. And looking back, man, it kind of started out with like I didn't notice at the time. They didn't put this in the magazines and shit back then, but I think the dude Harry O or whoever Harry O was like a legend in L.A. or something like that. Yeah. And then he had got into it Harry O or something, but I saw Suge. He passed out in the courtroom recently. I kind of felt bad for him, man, when he passed out in that court.
You feel bad for that cat.
I was
he's responsible for too much shit. You reap, like I said, you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
So he just, everything that he didn't reap is coming back to his ass. That's how the fuck that is.
Yeah, I guess they had the NWA movie, and he felt like he had to be a part of that.
And look what happened.
Yeah.
Now he in jail, fighting for the murder case and all kinds of shit. Yeah.
Did you see what he was saying he was on television a few years ago, and he was talking about, oh yeah, they got that instant HIV or something like that. That's what they had did to Eve. That shit
on Senior Hall show or something like that.
That tripped me out.
One of those talk shows.
That tripped me out, man. When he said that on there, I was like, God damn. I was like, because I knew, Easy, because they said none of his baby mamas actually had HIV.
Nobody, man, Easy, he didn't die from that shit.
No, I never believed that either.
No, he ain't died from that shit, because nobody he came in contact with, his kids, his baby mama, nobody got
Nobody, yeah. And then I heard BG talking about, like, it was just like one day, he just, like, had some problems at the studio, went to the hospital.
Yeah.
And then it just...
You see in the movie where he fired Jerry Heller, right?
Mm.
But him and Jerry Heller had the same fucking doctor.
Mm.
So when Easy ended up going to the hospital to get his bronchitis checked out or whatever and shit, he never came up out of there.
Mm.
And this is right at that very time when all that shit was going on.
Mm-hmm. God damn.
I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I didn't see nothing, but shit.
Woo!
I could put two and two together.
Yeah. Yeah. That's you know what, man? I heard that you're the second person that's told me that too. So that makes like somebody, one of my friends was telling me that a couple years ago, that he was like, he told me the same thing you told me. I was like, man, that don't look right. You know what I mean? Yeah, but so the whole legend of the Bangin' on Wax thing and Eazy-E, that's like closely related, isn't it? Did E know anything? E was closely involved with the Bangin' on Wax at all? Because I heard, because Tweety Bird Loc, he was kind of dissing E a little bit. Him and Four Clips.
Nah, Eazy had nothing to do with Bangin' on Wax.
Yeah, is Tweety? I thought, to my knowledge, Eazy was kind of like from Kelly Park, like where AWOL was from.
No, AWOL from the Park, yeah, but Eazy really wasn't no gang banger. He was a hustler.
Okay.
And he fucked with it, he was getting his money. You know what I mean? But he might affiliate him with the Park. But everybody used to be in the Park though, because the Park was like in the middle of all our neighborhoods. So all of us used to be up there, gambling, shooting dice, hanging out, drinking, smoking. I mean, that was like, or the the nucleus of all the neighborhoods and shit.
Okay.
So everybody was up there. But as far as Easy is really just a hustler getting his bread. But he was really more affiliated with neighborhood than anything.
Yeah. Then I think isn't that kind of like where Kelly Park came from? Was neighborhoods?
Nah. They all of us are in one area. It's Atlantic, Kelly Park neighborhood, and the South Side on the other side of Long Beach Boulevard. But we all used to be like one big clique, the Southeast side. You know, so it was one big clique.
Okay.
Just different sections, you know. So.
Is that originated from Boot Hill?
Well, Boot Hill, that was over in Nutty Block.
Okay.
You know, but that was way, way back in the day. So everything's just sectioned off.
Okay.
It started over there with the Boot, and then everybody just branched off.
Yeah, cause I see I look at Gardena and they got I saw they got Jacob. You know Jacob Home. You ever heard of him?
He's an artist or something?
Yeah, he's a rapper. He's supposed to be from Shotgun.
Oh nah, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, he's a Gardena rapper, and so I saw kind of it's kind of like back then in the '70s or whatever. It's kind of like the whatever started in South Central just kind of spread everywhere. You know.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. But everything didn't branch. Well, it might have started one area, and then people from somewhere totally different decided to start their own thing, but they don't know nothing about the people from over there, you know?
Yeah.
So everything is not connected, but it all originated from somewhere, and then it just spread out like cancer and shit.
Yeah, and you know, that's the ignorance of people like me who are observing it from outside. You know, I'm from the Midwest, and so I'm thinking it happens one way, but I don't have that knowledge because I was never there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, you know, I'm ignorant to that extent. But it takes, you know, man, it's kind of funny because a lot of people, when they look at Compton and South Central areas like that, the stereotype is that gang members are not educated and they're not smart. But in reality, you got to be pretty damn smart to survive that lifestyle because you got to memorize all the graffiti and signs and all that stuff, don't you? It's like a language within itself.
Kind of, sort of, but not really, because a lot of the shit I see on the wall, I don't even know what the fuck to say my damn stuff.
Right.
Because I like taggers and just a lot of just writing that I don't know. Because a lot of, you know, essay gangs, and they be writing certain stuff, and I don't know what the hell they be saying. And the taggers, they just, I don't know what the hell they be writing. But as far as hoods, if you write your hood, I know what the hell that means. That, you know, you can write ADC or KPC or LPP or something like that. I know what the hell that means, but as far as a lot of the stuff that I see on the wall, I don't know what the hell.
Yeah.
I be lost. What the fuck that shit say?
Right on, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
No, what you gonna say?
I say AWOL. Is it true AWOL got shot by the cops on 4th of July or something?
No, they killed him. He didn't get shot. They choked him out.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, out there in Oceanside.
Oh man. Oh, that's like Orange County, ain't it?
That's like about San Diego.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they choked him out and shit. But what actually, I guess they rolled up on him, or they was finna jack him, you know, put him on the car or whatever, and I guess he had some dope. And so he swallowed the dope. So when he swallowed it, I guess they hemmed him up and started beating on him.
Damn.
Yeah, and to where that shit went down in the system. Hit his, I guess he hit his stomach and shit, you know. Everything went numb. They choked him out because he had like abrasions all on his neck and everything from when choking on him and shit.
Man.
Yeah, I went to the funeral.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
So you could tell they did something to him and shit.
Yeah, I mean, you BG Scarface and AWOL, those were the top 3 rappers I listened to on the tape.
Yeah.
I mean, Sin Loc was good too, but I like AWOL had one song, man, where he was talking about smoking Sherm.
Yeah, don't stop. Well, he got
Yeah.
a few of them. Don't stop smoking water, y'all.
Think
Do the ordinary high that you used to.
and
Hey, that dude is stupid as hell. That was my nigga right
man,
there.
man, that stuff, man. Hey, man, on the West Coast, you guys be they really do be smoking that water out over there because I saw it on TV, man. Some people be tripping when they hit that stuff.
Well, shit, nowadays, that shit that they smoking, they ain't sharing. That's that fucking, that new weed shit, that wax or dabs or some shit. It's like pure THC.
Yeah. Oh,
Sherm is something totally different. Sherm is,
PCP.
what is that shit? Yeah, it's PCP. It's, what is that shit? What's the fucking word?
Embalming.
It's like formaldehyde, yeah.
Oh, formaldehyde, yeah. Where they,
yeah.
I saw one video where it was a dude smoking Sherm and he took off all his clothes and was running down the street.
Yeah, that was probably Sherm, yeah.
Yeah, it tore.
Like, Sherm had people doing that shit, yeah.
Is Big Kool-Aid, that dude Kool-Aid, around still?
I don't know. I seen people saying he was dead, but he ain't dead though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where he at though. I haven't talked to him. The only person I've talked to is the homie Keystone. I stay in contact with him, Bronco, and for him and Bronco, it's Six Pack, yeah.
Oh, Six Pack's still around. That's good, man.
Mm-hmm.
They had a rumor out there he was dead too. That's good to hear, man.
They say everybody dead.
Yeah.
I don't know where they be getting information from and shit.
So this grown, the grown, we only got like a few minutes. 10:47. We supposed to go till 8, right?
It matter. Go ahead.
Okay, I just want you to we can wind it down, man. You could just give me a rundown a little bit if you feel if you can about the grown folks and the stuff you doing now and the tapes you I know you've been working on a lot of stuff in the last couple years.
Oh yeah. Shit, right now I'm working with my boy A Classic, Benji Focus Group, and I'm finishing up my album right now. It's called Truth.com. I was still debating on what I was gonna call it, but I kind of like stuck with that because everything I'm saying is like some true shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
How based on everything that I'm going through right now, where I'm trying to go, and where I've been to, So the album will be out real soon. I'm getting everything mixed and mastered right now. And man, this shit right here, I'm really proud of it because I guarantee you, if you could put it in your tape deck or put this shit in your USB cord or whatever the fuck, I guarantee you will be able to listen to it from the first song to the last without skipping nothing.
Okay.
For real.
Yeah.
I actually have to take a few. I didn't take them off, but I wanted to limit the CD to maybe like 15 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I recorded a lot of shit, so I put a lot of effort into this thing right here, bro.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm just on a mission to grind it out and see what happens. From the underground point of view, because right now these labels, they dealing with people, but they ain't dealing with a lot of people. So it's basically up to you to do your thing. So that's what I'm doing. We shoot our own videos. We ain't got no budget. We use our own equipment, all that shit, So the grind. That's why I always tell people the grind don't stop. The grind don't stop. No matter if you're working, no matter what you're doing, shit, the grind don't stop.
You're right about that. It's always got you always got to flip something on them. You know what I mean? And,
hell yeah.
And you stayed true to the rap game, man. You've been. I remember again when I first saw you guys on. I was like 9, 10. That was back in like 94, 95, and this many years later, and you still putting in the work, putting out music.
I love that shit for the simple fact that it ain't me trying to go run and find a deal and all that shit. I just love doing it.
Mm-hmm.
The crap. If something happened, then cool. If not, I'ma still grind it out my damn self. cut out no middleman, no none of that shit. Straight to my website or whatever, you know. But it's kind of like a tool to help me express myself because I'm really not a talkative type person and shit like that.
Mm.
I mean, but I can express myself through the music, and people could relate to it because of what I'm saying. I'm telling them some real shit, or really how I feel about certain situations or what I'm going through. I wouldn't really just sit back and tell the individual this shit, but if I put it in the song, I could tell a whole bunch of people the same shit, and many of them can relate to it.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched any of the videos that I put out? If not, I'm gonna post them all on your page so you can check them out.
Yeah, I haven't seen the ones on your Facebook, but I've seen the ones on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. You seen the I got something out of nothing. I got Compton. I got Truth.com. I got the Grind Don't Stop. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. But those right there, they're on the project. Those just the first ones I just wanted to put out. But I got a whole fleet of shit that's coming, man.
Yeah. You have you thought about like you seem to do most of your work solo. Like I know you got a lot of really good solo tracks.
Yeah.
You don't like to let too many different people on your stuff, huh? You like to keep it.
No, I will. I mean, but see, when I go to the studio to record, most of the time I don't even go to record. I go down there with the homie Classic and shit, and we'll get to talking. He'll be playing some tracks or some shit. I'm like, yeah, I like that. And I'll write the song and record it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not like I have it planned. I go down there, hear the track, and I sit there and write to that shit and record it. And shit, it is what it is.
Have you?
I had to go. No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I was just gonna say, have you heard? There's one rapper that I've listened to a little bit that is a new rapper. Well, he's new to me. But Nipsey, I was gonna say, have you heard? Any of his stuff?
Hell yeah. I used to bang the hell out of Nip shit. I used to be driving out of state. And the whole time I'm driving out of state, I just be banging that which CD was that? Not the mailbox music, but the one right before that.
Mhm.
I forgot the title of it, but yeah, that's the whole CD bang right there. Yeah, dude is straight. Yeah, he come up with some cool ass shit.
So you a feature with him? Like you a feature with him?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
He's one of the newer rappers, man, from LA that really sounds like he's carrying that legacy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
LA, I mean, but like you said, most of the music that's coming out now, it sounds so different. I mean, like they all sound the same, so he's kind of like original to me compared to.
Yeah, he got his own sound.
Yeah, I saw a thing on the internet where it was a dude who was saying he said he was from Compton, he was Dr. Dre's son.
Oh, Curtis?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the homie.
Yeah, he has some stuff. He was coming out with some videos and stuff, and he kind of seems like he's a lot like his father. You know what I mean? Like he's
doing his own shit.
Yeah, entrepreneur type.
Yeah, Forever Young Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the homie right there.
Yeah. Hey man, you have any I know you coming out with a lot of new stuff. I just gotta wonder, man. Do you have any unreleased stuff from back in the day that no one's heard? Or maybe only a few people have heard, or?
Yeah, I have a lot that only a few people have heard because I did an album. Because I wrote a book a while back, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's called Concrete Love. So what I ended up doing, I wrote a soundtrack to go with the book. And a lot of people probably haven't heard it, but I put it out, independently. Put it on like iTunes and all that stuff. But I'm not sure if a lot of people even heard it or not. They probably slept on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I got some good shit on there too, though.
Yeah.
I did I think that whole album was probably like maybe like 20 songs, something.
Yeah, man, that would it's just amazing, man. I know Ronnie Ryan, if he was still around, I know he'd be like amazed at like you, because Ronnie Ryan even said back in the Bang and the Wax thing, he said the music has brought the crime down. You know, when he said, do you think that's true or?
I'd say that the music it lets people understand where the next individual is coming from or what they're talking about. Therefore, that'll help them understand that person,
right?
And understand what's going on, to where it kind of like calm you down, or it could pump you up, depending on what they're talking about. Oh. That's why in the music that I do now, I'm not broadcasting no fuck you, fuck this nigga, fuck that, none of that shit. I'm just broadcasting what I really feel. You know what I mean? So that's like I told you earlier, you reap what you sow. I'm sowing in some good shit, so hopefully I can reap the benefits from it.
Yeah, exactly, man. I thought maybe like he might have been saying like, since the guys come in the studio and rap, they let out all that energy. They might not go out and run up on somebody or something. You know what I mean?
Shit.
That ain't true.
I don't know about all that shit.
Yeah. Hey, man, we only got a couple.
Because if a person is if you put negative energy in your music and you put in broadcasting that shit, even if you ain't running out there doing that shit, if you putting the music out there, somebody might run up on your ass.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point, man. And, hey, man, we only got a couple minutes left. I want to ask you, throw a couple quick ones in here. Did anybody ever get in a fight when you guys had this real Crips and real Bloods together back then? Did anybody get to scrapping or anything?
Well, not while I was there, but we didn't get to an altercation before. But it wasn't. It actually wasn't. It didn't even involve us until we got there. Because when we got to the studio, it was already some other people that popped up there, and they was getting into it with the Blood dudes. So when we get there, we like, what the fuck going on? Know what I mean? And we didn't know if it was going to escalate or not, so we had to tell those people, like, look, nigga, we here to do business. Get y'all ass up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to kind of like check them, like, y'all got to go, man. Fucking up our shit, you know?
Yeah.
But they didn't fight, though. But, you know, it would have got real worse if they did.
It I always wondered that, man, because when I see you guys in the videos and stuff, and you know, you, BG Scarface, Big Freeze, all this, I always wonder, man, did ever, you know, like anything ever happen? But it seems like, other than like the altercation you talking about, maybe a couple more, it seemed like things have stayed pretty smooth. You know,
everything was smooth. I didn't go to it was one video. When I was doing the video, the photo shoot or whatever, I was in jail for that shit, so I didn't get to see it. But when we were shooting that I Wish You Was Here video, we was in a certain dude's hood, and they tried to come up to the cemetery where we were shooting at, and it looked like it was about to get ugly, but it didn't.
Yeah.
And they ended up leaving. You know, they had to leave.
Right on, man. Hey, hold up, man. I'm about to put this. We hit the hour. I'm gonna put this on stop real quick so I can so we can properly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.